Hi
Hello.
Saraswati, how are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you
Okay,
doing, ma'am?
I'm great. I'm great, thanks. Do you have a good weekend?
Yes, yes, I had good weekend.
Where did you go out somewhere or?
No, I didn't go outside. Yes, I 2 days before I went to buy a dress for my daughter, and I also purchased sari for me.
Nice. Okay, is there an occasion that's coming up or
Yes, yes, for occasion I buy. Yeah,
for?
there is engagement of my sister-in-law.
It is what? Sorry, of your sister-in-law?
Engagement.
Oh, the engagement. Very nice. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So, what sort of an outfit is your daughter going to wear?
And I had actually we took 3 or 4 dresses. Still,
Okay.
we have not decided which she is going to wear. Yeah.
Okay, fine. And when is the function?
Function is, I think, in September last.
Okay, okay. It's the end of
Yes.
September, so you still have time. So is she?
Yes.
Are these ready-made outfits, or are you planning to get them stitched?
Ready-made outfit.
Ready-made outfits.
Yeah.
And when is the wedding?
Wedding is in December.
Okay, lovely, very nice. That's great. Good to know. Okay, so I wanted to know since you actually, so it was just you and your daughter, just the two of you all go who went shopping, or did anyone accompany you?
My husband also.
Okay. And what
Yes.
color is your sari?
My sari colors is gray. As I wear this dress now, near about this
Ah,
color. Yeah.
okay, okay, okay. Got it, got it.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Right. So what you should have said is, my sari is similar to the shade of kurta that I am wearing currently.
Yes.
My sari is similar, or you can say my sari has a similar shade to the one that I am wearing at the moment or at present.
Yeah.
Got it? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Great. So I wanted to ask you, you only have one child, no?
Yes.
What sort of a parent are you? Are you a parent who has a very relaxed, laid-back style of parenting, or are you a strict parent? You know, when you say no means no, no excuses. I don't want to. You're not at all flexible, or do you fall somewhere in between these two categories?
I think I fall in between sometimes.
Okay. So my question, the reason I was asking you is because supposing you have your child has a friend
Hmm.
in school. And this girl, she does not have a very good reputation. She is not academically, as in she does not study, and she's always very disobedient, very disrespectful. And
Hmm.
but your daughter seems to like her very much, and your daughter is always friendly with her. But you are concerned about your daughter being friends with this girl.
Yes.
So what would you do in such a situation?
My reaction would be just keep a distance with that girl because the company affect a lot in our life. As our children learn the bad things soon and good things, it takes time. So
Right.
better if you keep away, I'll make a distance, so it would be better.
Okay. But do you think your daughter is going to listen to you? Will your daughter agree with you? Because your daughter has always been friends with this girl. So suddenly, when you tell her to change her opinion, do you think she is going to agree with you?
No, immediately she will not going to agree with me. But
Okay.
if I make her understand, not strictly, rigidly, if simultaneously if I means make her understand, so she will get to know. Yes, I should keep away these types of students.
Okay, fine. So that means when you say that little by little you have to try to make her understand is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Have you ever had a situation in your house, in your family, where you had a fight with your daughter about something where you and your daughter don't agree about something? Has that ever happened to you?
Yes, it happens. Yes.
So, can
Yes.
you give me an example of such a situation that was very difficult for you, and how did you resolve the situation?
Means what happens when I sit her for study, and so mostly if I give her some answers for written 10 times or 5 times, So she only write 5 times, and after that I will not write more.
Okay. So that is
Yes,
where it normally happens. Okay, fine.
yes,
But you've not had, so those are all very basic, very common issues. Has it
yes.
ever happened, any major issues, has like something in your opinion that was very difficult to handle? Has that, something like that ever happened and you found it very difficult to handle that situation? Has that ever happened?
No, this situation never happens. Only small, small things, these types of only. Yes,
Okay. Now, sometimes what happens is maybe your daughter says that she wants to buy an outfit. Now, for instance, you guys went and bought a couple of outfits for her. Now, let's assume that your daughter likes a particular outfit, and your husband says, no, 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 no need of buying this outfit. But you feel sorry for your daughter, and you
mm-hmm.
think that there is nothing wrong with that outfit. So,
Mm-hmm.
has that ever happened that maybe you and your husband, that you all both disagree in terms of a decision with regards to your daughter? Has that ever happened?
Yes, recently this happened. As we
Okay,
purchased 4 dresses, 5 dresses for her. So two are our choice, and one she means decided that this way I will means buy. I'm going to buy this one because it is
okay.
good. So first we means make her understand. No, it's not looking good, but she was not ready to listen us.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So finally we decide let her buy one according to her choice.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yes.
So that happens at times that, what, she does not listen to what you guys do.
Yes.
So if such a situation happens, like now this happened once. So are you concerned that this is always going to happen? Because one time you allowed this to happen. So every
Mm.
time if it happens, it becomes a habit. Yes. So how do
Yes.
you prevent that from happening?
After coming home, we make her understand, Shreya, you should not means resist these types of things because whatever we decide, this is for what we decide. You should wear that. Definitely,
Okay.
we will always prefer your choice, but along with that, you should listen us.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine. Fine. How old is your daughter?
My daughter is 11 years old now.
11. Yeah. She's not yet a teenager. No, I think once she becomes a teenager, that's when the trouble is going to start, probably.
Yes, yes, yes,
Oh my God, yeah, I've heard because see, my children are very young, like they're only 4 at the moment. And now itself, they're very stubborn, no? So, like, if they
yes.
want something, they'll be like, oh, no, 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 we want this, and all of that stuff. But
And
yeah, so
ma'am,
they,
compared to other students or other children, my daughter is more understanding.
that's good.
Since
Yeah,
childhood,
okay,
yes,
that's
yeah.
very good.
Even
So,
my
you are
brother's
lucky.
daughter is there. She is very rigid and she always do what she wants to do. But my
Oh,
daughter, if I make her understand, so she easily understands things.
good. Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think that's very, you're very lucky, and that also is like a
Yes.
part of the upbringing, also is like that, no?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you have made it very clear that yes, you can have whatever you want, we will give you whatever you want, but in moderation.
Yes.
So, what is the meaning of in moderation? Moderation. 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 Moderation means within limits or within a specific control. You should not have too much of something or you should not have too little of something. Whatever you
Yes.
have, you should have it in moderation. So it
Yes.
is very essential. Whatever you do, you should have it in moderation. So I agree in this case. Now you spoke about the fact that we'll start off with that last sentence that you said. You said that my brother's daughter can be very rigid. So another word for rigid is adamant. 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 Adamant.
Admin.
Adamant. Adamant. Adamant means stubborn. Adamant is a synonym for stubborn. So my brother's daughter, so what you can say is rather than saying my brother's daughter, you can refer to her as my niece.
Niece.
My niece, Niece. So my niece can be adamant or my niece can be pretty stubborn when she does not get what she wants
Yes.
or, things like that. So now let's start off from the beginning of the conversation. So you said that, you went out in the weekend, you bought a dress for your daughter and you bought a sari for yourself. So you actually started off by saying that you bought one dress for your daughter. But then I asked her, I mean, like, but then when I asked you, then only you said that, what, no, we actually bought 4 dresses and we have
Mhm.
still not decided. So
Yes.
what you should have said is we bought a couple of outfits. because I don't think you can say it is a dress. She's probably wearing maybe a lehenga or a salwar or something of that sort. So those are all called
All
outfits.
fit.
Outfits
Yes.
means clothes. So we bought a couple of, so we can say that we went shopping. You can start off the conversation by saying that this weekend we went shopping for my sister-in-law's engagement.
Okay.
We went shopping for my sister-in-law's, or you can say that we went shopping for outfits. We went shopping for outfits for
Mm.
my sister-in-law's engagement. So
Yes.
then I asked you, what is it that you bought? So you said that I bought a sari which is similar in shade to the one that I am wearing currently, which is
Yes.
similar in shade to the
Yes.
one that I am currently wearing, or to the one that I am wearing currently. You can say like this. And my daughter bought 4 pairs of outfits because she could not decide what to wear.
Yes.
She could not decide what to wear. Okay. Now the next question I asked you is: has it ever, has there ever been a time, or what is going to happen if your child is mixing with another child who is
Mm.
not very, who's a little naughty or mischievous,
Mhm.
things like that? So then you can say that I would prefer to keep a distance. But this is not you keeping a distance, Saraswati. This is your daughter keeping a distance.
Yes.
So what you can say is, I will advise my daughter that you are only as good as the company of friends that you keep. I will repeat the sentence. You are only as good as the company that you keep. What is the meaning of the sentence? You are only as good as the company that you keep. Company means what? The circle of friends.
Circle of it. Yes.
The circle, your circle, or your close, your the people who you are close to or you're pally with. That company will decide what kind of a person you are. So you are
Yes.
only as good as the company that you keep, right?
Yes.
So what you can say is, one rotten apple. Then you can say the next sentence: one rotten apple is enough to destroy a basket of good apples.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's correct, isn't it? I mean, like, you can have a whole bunch of nice, fresh, juicy apples, but there is one bad apple in that lot, and everything is a problem.
Yes.
So what you can say is, you can say these two things. So you can say that, I would advise her. You can say that, keeping this in mind, I would request her, you know, to keep a safe distance from such people, because they do not have the best interests, or they do not have your best interests. What is the
Yes.
meaning of best? They do not have your best interest. INTERESTS, interest, more than one interest. That means your best intentions. That means these people don't want anything good of you. They don't want you to improve, they only want you to go down. That is
Yes.
what these kinds of girls want. So it is best to keep away from them. It is best to keep away from such people or from such characters. So then your daughter, so then I asked you, will your daughter immediately listen? So you can say that no, she won't, but I will have to take baby steps to convince her, that this is not the right way to go forward.
Okay.
Got it? So that is
Yes.
what we will actually be saying. Okay. Then we spoke about, has there ever been a time when, you and your husband have had disagreements? So your husband says one thing, but you say something else with regards to your daughter. So you
Mhm.
can say that, yes, a classic example. So you can say that, during the shopping itself, we had decided on 2 outfits for her, but she wanted a third outfit, or you can say
Okay.
she insisted on having a third outfit. And then you can say the next sentence: even though we tried to reason with her.
Mhm.
Reason. Reason means to make her understand. So even though we tried to reason with her, she
Yes.
was adamant on buying this dress. Now you can replace the word adamant, because I use the word adamant to describe your niece. So we can replace the word adamant with hell bent. She was hell bent. HELLBENT. Hell bent. So she was hell bent on buying this outfit, or she was hell bent on buying this dress.
Okay.
Got it? So she was hell
Yes.
bent on buying this dress. So then I
Mhm.
asked her, so then I said, I mean, like, what is going to happen in such a situation? Because one time you said okay. That means she will think every time you're going to say okay. So then you can
Mhm.
say that no. Once we got home, we made her realize that, Shreya, Ultimately, the choice is yours, but always keep in mind that your parents only want what is best for you, which is why we will give you recommendations and we expect you to comply with those recommendations. COMPLY. Comply means to agree. Now, comply is actually a professional term. So, Saraswati has to comply with the rules and regulations of the office. So
Mhm.
if you have been employed in an office, Saraswati, you have to comply with the rules and regulations of the office. The office will have some certain rules and regulations, and you have to follow those rules and regulations. That is the way it works.
Okay.
Correct. So comply
Yeah.
is normally used in a professional terminology. However, you can also use it in this context.
Okay.
That comply means that you comply with the make sure that you comply with what your parents say because we only want what is best for you. We only want what is best. So,
Yes.
so far, are we clear?
Yes.
So
Yes.
far, are we clear? Now, you said that you are a parent that comes in between both these sets of parents. Do you know of any parents where both the parents are working and they have absolutely no idea what is happening in their children's lives? Do you know of any such parents, or have you ever encountered such parents, or have you heard of such parents? What
Yes.
is what you have? Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you personally know these parents, or have you heard of these parents from
Only
someone
I
else?
heard. Only I heard.
Okay, okay. And how do their children? What sort of behavior are those children? What have you observed in those kinds of children?
Mm, those types of children are very naughty and they never listen to their parents. They give answer immediately. They means their reaction. They immediately they react on any. If suppose if I tell anything something to him or her, so immediately that means child react. And sometimes they are very shy and they speak very less.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have certain parents, like you said, who are so busy with their work, and when they come back home, they'll say, "Oh my God, now I don't have time for this, or I'm
Mhm.
too tired, or I have to do the kitchen work, or now I want to see some television. Leave me alone." So you have those kinds of oblivious parents. OBLIVIOUS. I will repeat: OBLIVIOUS. Oblivious. Oblivious means they have no idea what is going on
Mhm.
because they are so involved in their work and they're so involved with their mobile phones, or they're so engrossed with household chores or whatever it is. They are not bothered as to what is happening with these kids. So then I asked you, what do you think are the after effects of these kids? So what you can say is that these kids usually tend, the
Usually.
answer to this would be, these kids or these children usually tend to be arrogant, okay, tend to be arrogant and rude, and sometimes have an answer back, an answer back,
Okay.
an answer back. Also, they tend to be withdrawn. 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 Withdrawn means extremely shy. Withdrawn.
Yes.
WITHDRAWN. Withdrawn.
Extremely shy. Okay.
So they tend to be withdrawn. Withdrawn means extremely shy. They tend to be withdrawn, and they tend to be withdrawn and usually speak very little or have
Mhm.
trouble effectively communicating their emotions.
Yes.
And have trouble effectively communicating their emotions. Now,
Yes.
this is one set of parents. Sorry, you want me to repeat that? Have trouble effectively communicating their emotions.
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is one set of parents, the oblivious parents. The opposite, the exact opposite of these parents is Saraswati, the parents who are always there for your children. They'll always be giving them food, giving them something to drink, then making them study, taking them for this tuition. They're always with these children 24/7. Constantly, they are there with their children. They love their children so much.
Mhm.
So, do you think that is a good style of parenting?
No, this is not good side of parenting because
Okay.
taking extra care can spoil children's career,
Okay.
and that type of children always depend on their parents. They are not able to take their own decisions.
Okay. So those, but it's good to be loving. No, your parents means they should be loving. Otherwise, they are like the oblivious parents. They are not bothered. Ah, you do what you want, man. Just leave me alone. But these parents are not like that. They are there with them all the time, guiding them through their career, through their studies, through their hobbies, everything they are guiding them. So what is wrong with that?
Because taking extra care can spoil children because they are not able to they will not able to learn how to live life, how to do things by own self.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
So that means these kinds of children find it difficult to adapt.
enough.
ADAPT. They
Yeah,
find it difficult to adapt to any situation
yes,
because they are so used to their parents holding their hands.
holding
Now,
their
holding
hand.
their hands means not literally, Saraswati, you're not literally holding your daughter's hand. That's not what it means. It means
Yeah,
that you are always there for everything. From the
yes,
time she gets up in the morning till the time she goes to bed, everything you're doing for her. Everything. You're taking
yeah,
the towel for her and giving it to her to take a bath, or you're taking the plate and giving it to her, taking the cup and giving it to her. Everything you're doing for her directly. So you're spoon feeding.
yes.
Spoon feeding means doing everything for her. So these kinds of children tend to be dependent and indecisive. Indecisive. That is DECISIVE. Indecisive means they are not capable of taking their own decisions.
Okay,
They
decide.
don't know how to take their own. That's what you said. They don't know how to take their own decisions. So they
Yes,
are indecisive.
indecisive.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
So they tend to be indecisive and they have no idea how to do it. So in that case, Saraswati, why don't you describe to me who do you think is the ideal parent? What are the qualities that an ideal parent should possess?
Parents means who can take care their children. Along with that, they should also allow their children to take their own decisions,
Okay,
and they should also not to be very indecisive because if we teach our children since childhood how to live life, and some work we should give him or her to do by himself or herself, so that they will learn means how to live their life. Along with that, they are able to means make their own decisions too. Like we can give them to choose some decisions, and we can just keep on watching what they are doing.
but if they make their own decisions, isn't there a risk that they will make some stupid decision and then they will regret it? That is a risk, no?
Mm. No, there is no risk. If we will just we can say that take your own decisions, but
Okay.
along with that, we should also behind them to watch what the decisions they are taking, so that we
That
can
means,
advise them.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
That means we should guide them.
Yes, we should probably yeah,
Guide. I was waiting for
guide.
you to say that word. Okay.
Yeah.
So what you can say is, you said you started off by saying according to my perspective.
Yes.
It's not according to my perspective. You can either say according to me or from my perspective. Either
Okay.
one of these things is correct. So either you can say according to me or from my perspective. I believe that ideal parents, okay, should guide their children to take decisions and from a young age encourage them to be independent.
Yes.
From a young age, encourage them to be independent
Yes.
so that as they grow older, they will be able to adapt to any unforeseen situation.
Yeah.
UNFORSEEN. UNFORSEEN. Unforeseen means unexpected. So any unexpected situation comes up, they will know how to handle or how to deal with the situation. So if
Yes.
you are able to guide them in a young age, okay,
Yes.
to take decisions and to do things independently, as they grow older, they will be able to handle those kinds of situations better. What we are trying to say.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yes.
So I hope it was a good lesson on parenting.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the session. Saraswati, any doubts, any questions or
No.
clarifications
No.
regarding what we spoke about? Okay,
No. No
perfect.
question.